Hello, hello, wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. I come today in peace and I come for us to continue with the evangelism of Biafra, our nation. My people, we can never stop. We have to continue so that we will remind the world of the reason why we are leaving Nigeria. Nigeria is a terrorist nation, is a terrorist country. They are not good for anyone. Biafrans have been going through this in the hands of Nigeria for so many years. Until date, my people, we are still suffering in the hands of Nigerians. Fellow Biafrans, wonderful people, lovers of freedom, I want us to come together today again for us to continue reminding ourselves that we have a common interest. Hello, Namdi. Thank you, my wonderful brother, for joining. Hello, Chizoba Peter. Thank you so much. Ndewo nwanne m, ndị ọ ga-adịlụ mma. Thank you so much. We have to continue on daily basis to talk about Biafra, because Biafra is our nation that we have ignored for so many years, working so hard to make Nigeria a wonderful country, but Nigerians, they have a different agenda from ours. And for that reason, my people, we have to continue doing what we are doing, because my people said, "Na onye ọ na-eme omume omume na-emekwa obube obube." Another proverb in my language says that when a child starts looking for their own, they will say that they are bad children. Let's continue to evangelize. And before I continue, my people, I have to thank God, because God, the creator of heaven and earth, is the beginning and the end. And in this very struggle, God is with us. That's why God gave us our PM Simon Ekpa when they abducted our leader. So my people, I have to give thanks to God. Almighty Father, Lord, merciful God, we have to glorify your holy name. It is only the living that glorifies the name of God. And for that reason, we want you to keep us alive, that we, Biafrans, will live to glorify your holy name. When Biafra will be declared on the 2nd of December this year, my people in Finland, Charles de Gaulle got his own independence while he was in the UK. So our own shall not be the first or the last. But my Lord, our appeal to you is that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be released so that he will join us in Finland to raise the flag. I also pray fervently for the protection of our current leader, our PM, Father Lord, you gave us our PM. Please protect him, guide him, so that he will lead us out of this Egypt that we are today. We do not want to see it again as it was in the Bible. You sent Moses to liberate the children of Israel from Egypt, the same way you have sent Onyendu and our PM, because Onyendu told us to go and listen to our PM that he's bringing a new dimension. So, my Lord, I want you to make him bring that new dimension so that your name will be glorified. I pray for all Biafras, both those in homeland and those abroad. Father, Lord, your children, Biafrans, are littered all over the world. Please, my Lord, give us back our home. He say, my wonderful people, you know that every day that passes by is never like the other. Today, I have wanting to tell Biafrans that we should remain strong. No matter what we see, no matter what happens, if you are not strong, if you're weak, you can never achieve your goal. And we should always remember that our enemies, or if you have an enemy, That enemy is not relenting until they see you down. So they can do it by using your own family members or by using your friends. Hello, Max Onya, thank you. The enemy can never do anything that will make you happy. They can either use you in a way that you don't like or carry out a propaganda that does not represent your personality, or they can use your friend or your child or your mother. Anything your enemy can to bring you down, they will do it. Hello, Ada Diche, thank you for joining. So my people, so many people have been attacking our PM, but my people, it does not faze me, because I know that the person that started this Biafra, or before Lord Lugard and Florence Shaw amalgamated the people in Niger area, there was Biafra. And the question is, why is there no history in schools? So that our growing children will always know that this is their background, that this is what they are, where they are now, and where they want to be in future. But they removed it. That is how your enemy works. When they removed what is it called, history from schools, nobody said a word, and Onyendu was hammering on it. Why is it that nobody is protesting about it? Nobody. Hello, Orange. Wow, what a name. Thank you for joining. Dalo, Ndewo. Ndewo, my people, wonderful Biafrans. I love Biafrans so much. We are very innovative. We know that changes is part of life. We are very, very resilient, very, very entrepreneur kind of human beings. We are educated. We are liberal-minded. We welcome strangers. We travel as well. What is it that we don't have? So we are industrialists. We are everything. I'm proudly a Biafran. And Biafra will I continue to be. I know we used to be Nigeria, but my people, it can never work. It can never work. Honestly speaking, Nigeria can never work. And those who are still sitting on the fence, thinking that they are going to do anything to make anybody to go back to Nigeria, they will keep telling you, Nigeria will be well. Let us see. Let us wait and see whether they can. You can never bring Nigeria to a standstill. Nwa bekee chọrọ imebi Nigeria, but for Amaro na Nigeria to go maybe. It can never work. So those ones sitting on the fence until Nigeria happens to them. So many of them be attacking the PM, but this is that precarious moment that Onyendu is talking. When we are about to declare Biafra, so many things will be coming up. Because as I said earlier on, that your enemy can go at all lengths to bring you down. Your enemy can do anything, apply any kind of measure to bring you down. But if you are strong, if you are resilient, if you do not allow anybody to make you lose focus, you will definitely achieve your goal. They say that what God cannot do does not exist. God does not do those things without using human beings like you and I. Yes, because he told Moses in Mountain Sinai, you cannot see me, because Moses was seeing flame of fire. Rose James, thank you so much. Ono mana ndị anyị na fa na-eme ife a nọ na mosque ka fa na-anọ na radicalize ụmụfa, But we are going to do our own here. There is nothing that we cannot do. When you are doing something and nobody is also talking about you, know it that what you are doing is not effective. Onyendu said it. So, the only courage I will give my Prime Minister is that I stand with him. I will pray for him, which I have been doing on daily basis. I will support him in any little way I can, but let him not bother about all this fleet of people who are Igbo-speaking people, who are also Biafrans, that are sabotaging him, talking down at him, talking back at him, saying all sorts of things. These are the people talking about Onyendu. How can you talk about Onyendu and you will talk bad about our PM that Onyendu told us to go and listen to? So, my people, you will then see that all these people, which I will show you all of them and their videos one by one, I got them from Prime Minister's Twitter handle. These are people who pretended to be working with Onyendu. They are now talking back about our PM, which means that they never meant to get Biafra. All they came to do is to seek for a way to make money. So, all this is what they call takia. Ndị na-akpọ isi ala. Takia bụ na ị ga-asị asị wee nweta ife ị na-achọ. So they are doing everything possible to get what they want, to stop what we are doing. And this period, this month and next month, were the height of it all. This October. So let nobody feel weak in mind. Biafra is coming with international law, not with fight again. Onye ọbụla nwere ụzọ o si fight nke, and this one now is what the UN cannot refuse, because we are fighting for survival. Na ndị anyị na-afa na-eme ife ji egbe, kịta anyị wotekwula egbe wee solufa, fa na-achọ a way to do away with us. Unu mana nwa bekee na support Nigeria, fa chọrọ oil, chọọ gas. Fulani chọrọ ebe fa ga-settle their marauding people. Chọkwuo ebe fa ga-settle ndị na-akpọ isi ani. But my people, God brought this PM that does not care about what they want. What he wants is our freedom. He wants our liberty. So, my people, we should support him. Let me play his voice. All those things that our enemies are doing put together is what our PM called Usman Danfodio legacy. Hello, Ambrose. Thank you for joining. Good evening, my wonderful brother. I hope you are doing good at Iguacha. Thank you so much. Wonderful man. I appreciate you all. Great Biafrans. So let's listen to our PM.
Biafra will come. You either allow us to go in peace, or you are going to remain pieces and Biafra will still go. I come that Nigeria will end. I come that there will end the Usman Danfodio legacy. That legacy that every time they will be talking about Usman Danfodio, you will think that Usman Danfodio manufactured the aeroplane. You will think that Usman Danfodio manufactured a car, or he invented one Ihela machine or something like that. No, Usman Danfodio have a legacy for killing northern Nigeria, for killing Hausas, conquering them and turn them into what we see today, Hausa Fulani. That is the legacy that Usman Danfodio brought to northern Nigeria. And today, they have Usman Danfodio University. That's what they continue that particular legacy. That is the reason why the Fulanis are killing innocent Christians in the northern Nigeria and the middle belt. It is to continue the Usman Danfodio legacy, and I am here to end it. I will end it. The end of Usman Danfodio legacy will start from this year. I am telling you, go and mark it. It will start from December 2nd. Once we exit Nigeria, that legacy is gone, completely gone, because they will not have any other place to conquer. Is it us that you are going to cross our border to come and start saying we want to conquer Biafra? We did not conquer Nigeria. It's not going to be possible.
Yes, my people, you know that PM, during his address on the 1st, that's 3 days ago, union address to Biafrans, he was talking about the demolition of those universities they built and lied to us, because, as I said, Takia is lies, using it to get what you want. These people build those houses for them to bring terrorists into our land. And my people, if that had happened, if that had happened, PM never allowed it. So during that address, he played the voice of the vice president of Nigeria. And that vice president, when he finished, Mr. Kashim Shetima, when he finished blabbing during that UN summit, somebody asked him, he was talking about the freedom and liberty of Palestinians. Maka na ndị na-akpọ isi ani. Kedu oge Palestinian and Israeli matter started? Biafra issue started since 1963. Barely 3 years after enwelu that independence. So we bido gbube ndị be anyị n'ugwu Hausa. They started buying our people in the north until the military said no. Ojukwu Nzogwu, all of them. Ifajun, all of them. They started fighting back. Eventually, Ojukwu and Gowon went to Aburi and nothing came out of it. That's when we started suffering in the hands of these same people. So any Biafran that is pretending that they want Biafra, but one leg in Biafra, one leg in Nigeria, you are not serious. For all these ones, I will show you their picture here. So when this man finished his speech, somebody asked him, what about Biafra? You want the freedom of Palestinians. What of Biafra in your country? He said that he has no answer to that question. Number one, we show you that these very people are liars. Number two, that script he read was written by someone. He could not even analyze it. He only came out there, stood there, and was reading blah, 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 without knowing the full meaning of that thing he was reading. Now, he later approached the Finland president. That Finland president, hello, Sonny. Thank you for joining. My people, remember that this is one of the Breji platforms where we give you authentic information. And the disclaimer here is that we don't preach hate, we don't preach violence. Make your comments respectfully. We are here to talk about our freedom. So, my people, remember to like and share this message so that it goes viral. And subscribe to Betty4 TV. So we move. Now, the program is titled Zoo Vice President Approach Finland President, but it was a failure. He wants him to bring back our PM. You all already know that Finland supported us 1967 to 1970. And now that we are here, do you think that they will not support us? Our PM only went there years ago when he was still in his 20s. He went there, he became a politician, he became a soldier, he married a Finlandian woman, he has a Finlandian children and Biafra children. So he is their in-law as well. He is a barrister. He has his firm. So they know that it is still the same Biafra. They can never give up our PM. That's number one. Number two is that they brought Onyendu back. What has changed in Nigeria? Bringing Onyendu back, putting him incarcerated. Now, tell me what has changed in Nigeria. So if they bring back our PM, what will change? Still nothing. Because they want to Fulanize and Islamize the whole people in that region. And it will never happen. So let me play you the voice of one of my media colleagues that I always play his voice on this platform, Biafra Unite, so that you will hear the plan they have and how it has failed.
Today's date is 4th of October 2024, and I have video for you. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news, because it's very, very, very important. I can assure you, my people, this news is not going to be as usual, because the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom is not relenting. The president, the vice president, or the presidency of the zoo is not relenting. Because now they have seen the handwriting on the wall. Now they have seen that Biafra is living and they are fighting the last battle. I want you to pay attention while I play this very video for you, and I will also take you directly to the official and verified X handle of the Prime Minister of the LGIE to see what he has to say concerning this very latest development. So my people, I want you to pay attention while we watch the video together uninterrupted, and then we'll see what the Prime Minister said about this.
The economic community of West African states and further leave no stone unturned in the quest to stabilize Africa. On his part, President Alexander Stubb of Finland expressed total support for the expansion and reconstruction of the United Nations Security Council, saying the dictates and dynamics of the modern world demands such change. Also on the sideline of the UN General Assembly, Vice President Kashim Shetima'S with the African Union Chairperson Musa Faki Mahamat. The two leaders talked about the need for consolidation of democracy as well as peaceful collaborations. The Vice President indicated Nigeria's interest in hosting the Africa Central Bank, insisting that Africa has come of age to host one. In another sideline meeting, Nigeria reaffirmed its commitment to fostering strong international partnerships and deepening relations with member states of the Organization of Africa, Caribbean, and Pacific States. Vice President Kashim Shetima'S, who is representing President Bola Tinubu at this year's UNGA, said this at the high-level meeting chaired by Angola. They reiterated the importance of solidarity among member states in the face of numerous global challenges. The Vice President emphasized Nigeria's commitment to the organization's goals while addressing pressing national concerns. Femi Akonde, TVC News, New York.
Okay, you have seen it, right? All right, you may say, how comes you said, Biafra Unite, you said he solicited for the, approval of the Finnish president to extradite Mazi Samuneba. Just hold on, wait for it. I'm going to analyze it properly. We will open it, make it public, that you may understand. Even the layman who is somewhere will understand what really happened. But before we delve into the analysis of this very latest development, I want us to see what the Prime Minister said about this. As you can see, this is the official and verified X handle of the Prime Minister, BLGIE, His Excellency Mazi Samunepa. Now, this is what he said here. The founder of Boko Haram terrorists, the vice president of Nigeria terrorist state, failed mission at the UN General Assembly, and instead of telling the media what they solicited for and failed, they lied to them shamelessly as usual. Are you paying attention? Now, for those of you who say, but he did not talk about Simon Ekpa, I want you to know that, first of all, let us begin with the president of Finland is one of the best friends of the Prime Minister of the BLGIE, Mazi Simon Ekpa.
Yes, it's true.
I want you to follow me. Evidences are there. They have been in one party for many years. They have been friends for many years. We have seen pictures and videos of them, hugging each other,
yes,
doing many things, even sitting on a round table meeting and lunch. We have seen those videos and pictures out there. They are all there in the internet. You don't have to ask me for evidence because they are all there. Now, knowing all this and their close relationship, the Prime Minister of the BLGIE has every capacity to know what the meeting was all about. And he must not even ask the second person or outsider. He still have the capacity to phone the Finnish president live and directly through his own phone and get all the information that he wants concerning the meeting that took place yesterday, right? So this is a foundation that has been laid. I want you to know that the Prime Minister himself, Mazi Simon Ekpa, has the capacity to phone directly to the Finnish president and request to know what happened during the meeting because of their close relationship between the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and of course the Finnish president. Now, this is a foundation. Now, let us go back to the video.
Nigeria has solicited the support of Finland in its pursuit of a permanent seat at the United Nations Security Council. As the most populous country in Africa and the world's 60th most populous nation, Nigeria has already indicated interest in the UN Security Council seat.
Now, according to the news, this is what the presidency of the zoo told their media, right? That they solicited for Finland's support for UN permanent seat. You ask yourself, what is the business of Finland supporting Nigeria's, US permanent seat? What has Finland got to do with it? If the zoo wants to solicit for support for UN permanent seat, they have a close relationship with the American government, led by, Joe Biden at the moment. What is stopping them? And this meeting was held in USA, in America. So what is stopping the vice president of the zoo talking to Joe Biden directly and solicit for his support? Are you paying attention? What stopped the zoo soliciting support of Britain, which is the founder of the zoo, to support them to, earn a permanent seat in the United Nations?
Yes, my people, like I said earlier, they use Takia. Go and Google it. Takia bụ ife fa na-use wee na-asị asị dịka etu Jesus Christ gwara ụmụ Christian that the truth is the only thing that will save you and set you free. Onye nke fa na-akụzili fa ma chọrọ ịkpafu ya si fa na ịchọọ ife ma ọ bụ na ụkwụrụ ọgịgị si asị etufa si wee si asị wee dị relevant n'ụwa wee luo kịta. Unu mana ndị a bụ ụmụ Ishmael ndị abụrụ ọnụ, ndị na-ebe mmadụ onu ọ ife Chukwu gwara imebe. So they always lie. They lie a lot. Nigeria government lies a lot. Right now, there's a lady, a British lady called Emma Thompson. This Emma Thompson is an actress. She said, in fact, she has a link. That link is on our PM's Twitter handle. I said it yesterday and I'm repeating it. That link is for the whole world to click on it to sanction Nigeria for buying Christians. Unu mana ego ọbụla na-akọwala unu why I use certain slangs. Kpai representiri igbu mmadụ. So all common thing anyị na-eme, otherwise Facebook na YouTube fewetuo your channel. Though Biafran network app is coming out, but it is not yet in use. So once our own app dịra na use, we will leave Facebook na YouTube. Maka na ndị a restriction fa dị too much. So ndị a, this woman be British woman. O tinyeli an internet that people should go and click there and petition the whole world to sanction Nigeria for killing of Christians in the whole country. This is the vice president for terrorists in Nigeria. The world that need a chance to go to UN now for Palestinians. So they can lie for anything. They can lie for anything.
What stopped the zoo soliciting the support of China? What stops the zoo soliciting the support of Germany? What stops the zoo soliciting the support of
Hello,
France?
Gabriel.
What stops the zoo soliciting the support of Australia? These are bigger countries with more firepowers, more powers in the United Nations, even than Finland. Are you paying attention? These nations that I have mentioned are far bigger than Finland. Are you paying attention? Now, what stopped the zoo country or the zoo vice president soliciting the support of these bigger countries instead of soliciting the support of Finland, government? I want you to follow me. So when they say they solicited for the support of Finland to earn a UN permanent seat, it is a lie. It is a pure lie. That
You know that Finland is not all that a big country like America and Britain or Germany or France. These are friends of Nigeria. So why would it be Finland? They are not telling us the truth. All these TVC news TVC belongs to Tinubu. You people don't know. TVC is Tinubu's television. They can report they will only report anything they were asked to report. They are hiding it. Nigeria government is shaking and quaking because they know that in the next 2 months now, Biafra will be declared and we will be a nation of our own. And any presence of the zoo in Biafra land will just be subject to eviction, total eviction. Ayatollah Zoo na Biafra land. We don't want them. They should go their way. They have destroyed many things for us. Our children, our men, our women, all the infrastructure in Nigeria. Na Biafra land. Before Nigeria Biafra war, Enugu has all the countries in the world, embassies. Where are they today? They have taken everything we have. They want to leave us just empty, like nothing else, as if we never existed. Whereas that oil they are using in making all these millions is in our land. Just like what happened in Iraq. Hello. Jinadu, thank you for joining. Thank you, Peter, for joining. Peter Okafor, thank you so much, my people. Thank you. Jinadu said Governor Sheyi Makinde was in Finland September 11th, 2024. Now, Vice President Kashim Shetima appealing. What are they up to? Whatever they are up to, my people, Europe is not easy. Yeah, it's not easy to bring anybody back. They are shaking. That shows you that they are shaking. They are so scared. If you go to our PM's Twitter handle, you will see there where the Sokoto Caliphate said that he will never allow Biafras to go, that he has 21 oil well. Whereas the people who has that oil, hello, Michael, Elem, Thank you for joining. Whereas the people that has that oil, none is going to them, not even a drop. These people are evil, foreigners. That's the most painful aspect of it, that these people are foreigners to our land, coming to tell us how to run our lives. We will not allow it. We have to support our PM. We have to support him because they are looking to bring him back. Only that they brought back, what have changed in Nigeria? Is there any change? Even if there are so 100 Simon Ekpa brought back to Nigeria, there will be no change because Usman Danfodio legacy, that's what our PM is talking about here. Let me play it again, my people.
Or you are going to remain pieces and Biafra will still go. I come. Biafra will come. You either allow us to go in peace or you are going to remain pieces and Biafra will still go. I come that Nigeria will end. I come that there will end the Usman Danfodio legacy. That legacy that every time they will be talking about Usman Danfodio, you will think that Usman Danfodio manufactured an aeroplane. You will think that Usman Danfodio manufactured a car or he invented one machine or something like that. No, Usman Danfodio have a legacy.
Yes, my people. Thank you, Olga. My name is Chibugo. Good evening, all Biafrans. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you all for joining. You see, what we are doing here on this platform is that we are talking of our freedom, and our freedom is not negotiable. It can never be negotiated. If they want our oil, they will come and negotiate with us, and we will give them terms and conditions for taking that oil. But now, as the thieves that they are taking our oil by force, and they are using military, police, and the army to fight us, and Boko Haram, ISWAP, and ISIS. No matter their number, when the people, the Goliath, was fighting the Israelites, who killed Goliath? Is it not little David with slings and stone? Oh, to a Kogadia and the zoo. They think that they are giant, they are this, they are that. Oh, I knew Melufa, that giant that they are. We made them that giant. They are not going to bring us down again. This Osman Danfodio legacy is all these saboteurs you see. They will bribe and corrupt your people to fight against each other. That is that legacy. People like Hope Uzodinma, all the governors of Southeast, that is Usman Danfodio legacy. All these Iraqs fighting our PM online, that is Usman Danfodio legacy. Hello, Uzomo Bona. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you. So our PM talking about Usman Danfodio legacy, it is deeper than you can see it with ordinary eye. This legacy is that a Biafra man can never rule Nigeria. My people, is it not happening in your eyes? Usman Danfodio legacy is that no way will they allow us to go. They can do anything humanly possible. So our brother now said that somebody went to Finland. Let me see where that comment was made. Yes. Let me check. Yeah. Yes. My brother Jinadu said that Sheyi Makinde was in Finland 11th of September 2024. Now, Vice President went, Kashim Shetima, he went to speak to the Vice President. If they are doing all this, yet they want to stop us, yet they want Palestinians to be freed, because Nandi Abundi Enweru Lufaba, Ndị a bụ ndị na-akpọ isi ani like them. We are not going to give up our freedom. It's not negotiable. Not at all. It's not negotiable. All these things they are doing is that they are takir. And that is also Usman Danfodio legacy that our PM talks about. When you hear about Usman Danfodio, you will think that he's somebody that Usman Danfodio was the one that brought them from Sahel. And now they have removed history from schools. You can never read, our children don't know anything about our past history. Before the amalgamation, we were Biafrans. And that Biafra we want to revert to now. Nobody is going to take away our right from us. The UN has the charter that gave people right to freedom and is an inalienable right. We are not going to compromise our freedom and our liberty. Enough is enough.
Danfodio manufactured the aeroplane. You would think that Usman Danfodio manufactured a car or he invented one Ihela machine or something like that. No, Usman Danfodio had a legacy for killing northern Nigeria, for killing Hausas, conquering them and turn them into what you see today outside Fulani. That is the legacy that Usman Danfodio brought to northern Nigeria. And today, they have Usman Danfodio University. That's what they continue that particular legacy. That is the reason why the Fulanis are killing innocent Christians here at the Middle Belt. It is to continue the Usman Danfodio legacy, and I am here to end it. I will end it. The end of Usman Danfodio legacy will start from this year. I am telling you, go and mark it. It will start from December 2nd. Once we exit Nigeria, that legacy is gone, completely gone, because they will not have any other place to conquer. Is it us that they are going to cross our border to come and start saying we want to conquer Biafra? We did not conquer us when we were in Nigeria. It will not be possible.
Hello, Iruka. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, my brother. You are welcome. So let us continue to listen to Biafra Unite.
Lie is not even on this earth. That lie is out of this world.
For those of you who just came in, you see, the other day when our PM had State of Union, he played the video there. I might play it again. He played the video where former Buhari, when he was alive, went to UN. He talked about Palestinian freedom. And there was a video also where the current Shetima, vice president of Nigeria, or president, because it is the Fulanese ruling. Any other person there, they said is a contractor. Once they contract you and your time is up, they will push you out. Now, he went there last week and he was talking about the freedom of Palestinians. And somebody asked him there, what of Biafra? And he did not answer the person, because Biafra bo nwadana dalunde Nigeria ego. So Tinubu's TVC News was lying about what the vice president talked with the Finland president. Finland president is our PM's party member and a personal friend. They can never bring our PM down to Nigeria. They brought Onyendu. What has changed? They can never change these people. They can never change. For those of us who easily attack our PM, whether you attack PM or not, Ndi Ugwu will not leave you. If not for Biafra Liberation Army, Ndi Banyaka nọkwa na IDP camp. So you will know where your family will be, and you will be attacking our PM. Instead of saying thank you, just like Fulani, who should have been happy and grateful to the zoo for accommodating them from North Africa, which comprises of Mali, Mauritania, Guinea, and where is all this North African place? You know, all these places That's where they came from. They are neither zoo nor Duduwa nor Biafra. They are visitors. But ndị oyibo fụrụ fa as a willing tool fa ga-use wee na-amị mmanụ na gas. So we Biafrans, we have been in the middle. We were caught in the middle. This web of grab. Ndị ọcha na grab oil and gas. Fulani na grab ego, na grab land, Ruga. They cannot bring their people in our land. Not anymore. No matter how many sabos we have against our prime minister, we are moving ahead. I will show you all those saboteurs, the way our PM lined them in on his Twitter handle this morning.
It's another one. Another foundation has been laid. Now, let us continue.
At a call for reforms and expansion of the Council by some UN member countries. Senior correspondent Femi Akonde reports from New York.
Vice President Kashim Shetima'S, who appealed for Finland's support, said Nigeria remains a superforce in Africa and will do all within its reach to close cultural links and ties in the effort to reunite the economic community of West African states and further leave no stone unturned in the quest to stabilize Africa.
Did you hear that? And they are going to leave no stone unturned in the quest to stabilize Africa. Now, what does that tell you? As it stands today, it is in.
How can they stabilize Africa when Jonathan Goodluck was there trying to do everything to fight this Boko Haram that they brought? They said that killing Boko Haram is killing their people. Buhari said it because Buhari tried 3 times to become the president so that he will bring his people from Sahel to come and overrun our land. And he succeeded. He succeeded because Jonathan said that he will not be there fighting with anybody, that he does not want anybody's blood, is not worth it. He left them quietly. Otherwise, he would have been the first person they would have pied. He left them. When they were itching to bring this, their terrorist group. Now you said you are advocating with for Finland to recognize you. Have they finished advocating to America and seeking Britain or Germany or France to help them to become strong force of terrorism? That's why they were using Hope Uzodinma. Hope Uzodinma has done so much harm to the people of Imo State. And Imo State is heart of Biafra. They went to Okwama. Okwama is coastal region of Biafra as well. They went to Okwama 2 times. This oil that is deposited in the southeast, they will never leave us alone. But this time around, they must leave us. So he went there to talk about bringing our prime minister, and he is lying. Why are they not reporting the correct thing that happened?
That the zoo is not stable. The zoo is unstable. And when they say to stabilize Africa, they are not talking about Africa, they are talking about the zoo. To stabilize the zoo. How do they plan to stabilize the zoo? To end the freedom march of the Biafran people. Are you paying attention? Simply to end the march to freedom of the Biafran people. Once that ends, that means the zoo is now stabilized. It doesn't matter what the Boko Haram does. It doesn't matter what the Al-Qaeda does. It doesn't matter what Ansar does. It doesn't matter what ISIS in West Africa does, ISWAP. It doesn't matter what the Fulani Bandits does. It doesn't matter what Yeti Allah and, of course, Fulani herdsmen terrorists do. It doesn't matter. The main problem they have is the exit of Biafra from the zoological republic when they have not accomplished their target by conquering us. Are you paying attention? So that is what Shetima is telling you, that they are going to leave no stone unturned until they see the stability of the zoo, which means Biafra exit will have to be put to a stop. Are you paying attention? Now, having said all this, having analyzed it properly like this, let us go back to the comment of the Prime Minister. He said here, failed mission at the United Nations General Assembly, and instead of telling the media what they solicited for and failed, they lied to them shamelessly as usual. Instead of telling the media, are you paying attention? Look at it. Instead of telling the media what they solicited for and failed, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes.
Or are you expecting the...
Instead of telling the world, they will never tell the world. My people, you know that Nigeria, they are this group of people that they like to think big, but they don't do big things. They want to act like America, but they can never behave like America. America does not kill its citizens using military. America does not use their police to buy their people. They want to be big, but they don't act big. This is it. They are thinking they want to stabilize Nigeria in Africa without stabilizing your people that demonstrated during August 1st to 10th. Can you ask Nigeria government, what have you done to those for those protesters? Nothing at all. Yes, Jinadu said Nigeria Vice President Shetima at the 79th United Nations GA quoted of former Nigeria President Muhammadu Buhari stands for Palestinian rights to self-determination rhetoric at the 76th UN GA summit. Biafra nation self is no exception. Exactly. Our self-determination is no exception because we are human beings. We are not toys. We are not animals. Shalom, Kingsmen. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. My people, don't forget to click the like button. A lot of us are here today watching. Click the like button and share the message so that it goes viral, because our people must be hearing all this on daily basis so that we will know how to strike our own movement. These people, they think they are smart. They are not smart at all. They are not. We are smarter. And that's why God gave us our PM, who is now using international law, which he also studied because he's a barrister. He studied international law and he knows all the rudiments. All these rudiments that will get us Biafra, he is following them step by step, not looking at anybody's face, not listening to whatever anybody says. He is moving forward with it. Yes, yes, but going back and forth to the UK within 1 month. I know.
Prime Minister to come and tell you, oh, I talked to President of Finland and he told me they were asking me to sign the extradition of Salmon. Is that what you wanted the Prime Minister to come and tell you on Twitter? It can never happen. We have already known. I don't even have to call the Prime Minister myself and ask him, what do you think about this? Did you communicate with your president to know what will... I don't have to. Only what they have said here is open to me. It's very clear. So, in other words, the zoo has failed again. The zoo has failed again. Another attempt to rendition, not even extradition, to kidnap and rendition the Prime Minister of the LGIE, His Excellency Simon Njoko, has failed.
Yes.
Another plot to rendition him to the zoo has failed. And they will continue until the total exit of Biafra from the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. Thank you, my people. And make it go viral.
Yes, my people. You see, everything that is going on now, you will know that Osman Danfodio legacy, according to our Prime Minister, is on the increase. They can do anything. Use your brother, use your mother, use Hope Uzodinma to build the one they call IDP camp, calling it university, lying to the villagers, anything. Yes. Yeah, BAT. Please, can you clarify what does BAT stand for? Maybe it is something I know about. It said BAT now in the UK, post 1st October for a week vacation. Okay, is it Tinubu? Yes, somebody told me today that he's on vacation. You can imagine. That is what my people called a man that his house is on fire and he's busy chasing rats. Onye ọkụ na-agba unu ọ na-achụ oke, ọ ga-abịa na holiday. Unu makwa na onye nwa abụrọdị onye Naijiria na onye Gambia agboro and ojere akwụkwọ. That's why he's using forged certificate. Agboro. His dream is to rule Nigeria and he's ruling Nigeria. Ọ ego ka ọ na-achọ. Ego. He's looking for money. Why won't he be on vacation in their friend's country? Oh, ndị na-akwanyefe ọkụ n'ike. My people, they will all fail. They will all fail. I now understand. BAT, going back and forth, the UK within 1 month. Oh, ya no, ebe fa na-abịa awụsa ego oil anyị. Unu makwa na ndị a ọ na isi na ọ nọ na befa. Fanwa na-ewelu 60% of ego oil. Ego niile a na-ezu ndị ofe mmanụ na ndị Fulani na-ezu bụkwa under 40%. That's why na fa chọrọ ka Biafra bịa. That's why ụmụnne m ebi m na befa, so eji m nka na uche welu na-akpọfa afa. Ọ dịkwa mma ka unu mata. Ọ dị mma ka ngwa unu. Eji m nka wee na-akpọfa afa. Let me show you a video of one lady na shout onye ndu during the time onye ndu nọ. Immediately ejidere onye ndu ọgba ọsọ. Ka m gosikwa unu ife prophet kwuru kịta about her. Let me show it to you before ngosi unu other ones. Because all these people, trying to blackmail our PM. Ike ga-agwụfa. Ike ga-agwụfa.
Simon, Biafra life is nothing with titles. Could you be loved, bro? Could you be loved, bro? Nnamdi Kanu a na-ekidnap ya. Nnamdi Kanu says, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa. He's doing a great job. Also, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa. He's doing a great job. Ndị kwenyere before Nnamdi Kanu abịa sị na you must enwere ihe ọ fọrọ. Before Biafra tụọ vote choose ya as their prime minister, enwere ihe ha fọrọ. Before mụ na-afụ Biafra say choose onye asị bịa were our prime minister, enwere ihe ha fọrọ. Anọkọta na ndị mmadụ na-ekwu ebe ka o si onye ebe ndị ya na-akwụ gas school ele onye enwe ya ele ebe nne ya ele nne ya achịkwa m onye egwuregwu ama na ha chi na-eme ya. Ana m na-eji m onye a ọtụtụ ụmụnụ m onye ngwụ na before m abịwa hia bekwu okwu mmụọ echide m ya and echi m ihe ga-eme adadị ma nọkọta dị ekwu ihe mmụọ na-echide m eji m ọfọ ma o meghị taa ọ ga-emechi surprise. Ọ bụ na some happiness. And ekpere m na-ekpe wu mmụọ na-ezi m ihe a ya biko onye ọzọkwa chọọ ndị ọzọ were ha na-arụ ọrụ na-ejikwa ha eji. Some people the thing ga na-abịakwara ha enwere ndị nwekwere dị kọlị the thing ga na-abịara ha but because of ha adịghị focus ịgara ha adịghị focus ịgara bụ ya so ha bịa ha fụ ka m na-abịa ekwu ha file na ọwụ no before m apụta ọ mmụọ chụziri m and mkpu ya ọ ya emekwa ọ ya eme ama m na-ezi m onye a asa ọlụchi ha mgbe a nọ na-ezi m like this ndị mmadụ foduru aka ụta ndị na-ebe adị ma ihe nọ n'ụwa awụ ofu onye rụta mmanụ ozu ọra adị nwere nwaanyị anyị nọ na-achọ na ofu onye rụta mmanụ ọ ga-ezu ndị ọzọ kama na ndị mmadụ agbakọlata na-ebe asị na onye a pere aga rụrụ mmanụ ajizuo famili ya aga m egbu ya nke aga m eri to the point otu onye nwere uche ya ma nga m na-aga but
hello Kingsley Isaac, they think we don't know that they want to bring Boko Haram, that we help them to fight our Biafra army. But my PM understand command and our army to go to work and it's done. Glory be to God and PM. Thank you so much. PM onye nwa bụ agbara. PM anyị bụ agbara. Ọ mmụọ ka ọ bụ.
Someone tamper justice with mercy. If you do the right thing ewu. Otu a na mmejọ m ga-agarị mgbaghara. Chukwu okike abịa ama ekekere ụwa emejọwo m gbaghara m n'ụzọ m jiri mejọ na ụzọ m jiri kwujọ ya gbaghara m. Otu akwa ihe dịkwa n'akwa ya ọ gakwa ya kwa ma ọ ga-ekwekwe ịma all these people the worst thing amamoto m ga-esi ekwu ndị akịfụrụ anybody who retired highway
we move. Yes,
those people that are very deadly all the retired ka m just see ụta ọ ga na-ekene m big but ọ ga-ama na ihe na-abịanụ ebe m na-emere famili ya gbasa ha but ọzọ ya nwazi mere ihe mere na o ji dị like that but ọ ma ihe famili ha fụ ozi ya ọ ya mụnụ ga-akawa ahụ share ya meseji ya because ya nwa n'onwe ya ya ọma ihe ọ dị form of ịmara ife na-esi ife ụwa ya ọma ihe ọ gaghara ịbịa mere ya ahụ mere
yes, my people. Like I said, Osman Danfodio legacy that our PM talked about includes a lot. One of the major things that we will note about Osman Danfodio legacy is that they are prone to using your own people to fight against you. This lady, Osinafiabo, Oluchi Lloyd, bụ ndị a na-eso onye ndu during the time dịka etu a m na-eso our PM kịta esogo m wazuru ike flọpọ nsowe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu unu afugo na eji our supreme leader eji chukwu wee wepụtara anyị ọbata obie now our PM na-esokwu ya echi kịta God forbid but onwe ihe mee PM eje m nọdụ n'akụkụ na-akọkwa another person ga-abịa step in kịta onye a na-esogbu onye ndu na-agbagharị kịta okwubego bad about our PM. I will play you that voice of onye ndu where he said that we should go and follow Simon Ekpa. You must. I will play it. It's here. You will hear onye ndu's voice. So all these Iraqs now fighting against our PM now. All Fanchabu Usman Danfodio legacy. The trail of that legacy. To use your own people to bring you down. So that these foreigners, I don't know why onye na-asụ Igbo or a Biafran would want to sabotage your own brother for foreigners like Ndi Fulanisi, North Africa, migrate with their Usman Danfodio 200 years ago because you lack knowledge, you lack understanding, you have no vision. This woman, there is something against our PM. Si keje jide ndi befa, keje choba ndi befa. Oluchi Lloyd, onye na-eso mazi. Because na fe nwere knowledge, fe nwere wisdom, fajugodo onwe fajuju, who is paying for onye ndu's legal fee right now is our PM. Who is bringing us Biafra that onye ndu started? It is our PM. So why would a lady like this, who is a mother, who doesn't think about the future of her children, does she not see Gumi? What Gumi does in that country? Gumi is the one that Shetima hands over this, their so-called bandits, terrorizing the whole nation and across. So, my people, when you see people like this following Onyendu, you will know that these are hungry, wretched people looking for money. They are not looking for freedom. Because you stay in your home, keep quiet. Because Gumi, ndi Fulani women, have you ever heard any Fulani woman coming out on social media to castigate Gumi? See an ifon a mad drama. I've never heard that. You can never hear any Yoruba woman coming out online. See Tinubu nifi a mad drama. Or some of them ne kukwa. But not to the extent that those of them who were following Onyendu when he was there will be castigating our PM. So this very prophet now is saying that the spirits have sent him to come and warn this lady. Oluchi Lloyd. Enweruche. Amamonyo chako na nujaza Lloyd. Koba fania ko kanaza at that age. Why would they be talking about our PM? Or PM in na chikota ndi terrorists in Nigeria? Yes, my brother Kingsley. Hello, Desmond. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much, Desmond. Dalo. Kingsley said she does not know what she did. Let me tell her that her days are numbered. Yes, she will hear from God Okike. That is it. That's what this man said, that the spirits have sent him to go and warn the girl. Biafra land. That our PM, okay, now they say that our PM is causing insecurity. My people, think of this. PM is causing insecurity in Southeast. Yet they lied that they are bringing refugees to Southeast. How can you take refugees to a place there is insecurity? Whereas refugees are people running away from any harsh treatment or any insecurity. You are taking them again to Southeast, which means they are lying. Our PM has made Biafra land the only place in that region that is not in IDP camp. They want to bring, they say 10 trailer loads. That's what they plan to bring to Himemba, no? To come and infiltrate our region with terrorists. People like this lady, what can she do to save that land? When the people, even on Sokwa, they were all shouting, hey, and now, was it not the people that our PM has raised? They are the ones that is securing our land. I know that hunger is also catching up everywhere, but our people is not in IDP camp, only in Biafra land. Yes, my brother Jinadu, he said, but on September 12th, 2024, visited Charles in UK. Yes, I saw it. October 2nd, 2024, he left for 2 weeks UK vacation. I know how long the Buhari spent in the UK for bogus medical treatment. He spent 10 months plus. Wee nwụzie na ọ nwụrụ anwụ na ọ nwụrụ na UK anụnwa. Ọ nwụrụ. Ife oge anwa Queen ka dị ndụ, Queen edelufa leta na-send her condolences. Fasia no, because na fa chọrọ ije kpọta that man from Niger that was wearing mask. We know all that, we heard it. We know what they are planning. Fama na anyị nwa bụ Biafra na anyị karịlụfa. Anyị karịlụfa. They thought that if there is war now, Nafa ga defeat anyị. Asị because oil dị na buy, farm enwezikwa access to that oil again. Maka that pipe a na-agbatue. That's why mmanụ ji agala ọnụ now na zoo. That's why. Hello, Julie. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, my sister. The vice president has been talking to the Finland to release our PM, but they failed. Oya ka anyị na-ekwu today. And they will continue to fail. Yes, let me play the video now so that those who didn't hear will hear before I play you the video of other people attacking our PM. They will get tired. They will get tired. Attacking our PM will not change anything. Biafra is here already. Biafra is here, my people. No matter how you attack our PM, they can never win. They can never win.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job.
You heard it. Onyendu did not say, I beg that you listen to Simon Ekpa. He did not say, go and listen. He said, must. Let me start it again. For those of them pretending to be following Onyendu, if you don't like what Simon Ekpa is doing, our PM, how then were you following Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Listen to it again.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very out. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very. You must Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job.
Onyendu say you must for his followers. Obrok everybody, because anything in this world is like when you throw bone to the dogs, 3 or 4 dogs may be there, only 2 can come. all of them. So Onyendu came to do this IPOB thing, indigenous people of Biafra. He did not invite anyone. It is all of us that chose to follow him. So if you know that you really want to follow Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, why will you not do what he told you to do? Why will you not do what he told you to do? He said you must. If you are his follower, he said you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa. That he is bringing a new dimension. Let me play it once more.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. It is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
You heard it. You must listen to Simon Ekpa. He is bringing a new dimension. So Ambrose, my brother, for those of you who know about this, I have just played it. Now, let me show you one that our PM described him as Uzodimba. This, all of them, PM put all of them in line, one after the other. I got all their videos so that you will listen. How can anybody not be listening to what our PM is saying? If you want Biafra, if you reject Osman Danfodio and his legacy, which are his children that he brought from Sahel, let's play his voice and you will hear what he said.
You will be shocked. I want to change information and what I said that now. Oh, ndị short. Now why I say that now? They're very entire.
Ndị nọ n'isi ọchịchị na-agwa ya onye kwanụ ka onye nke a bụ onye ọbụla onye nnọkọta ofekere bịa na-akọ ndị isi ọchịchị. Ndị isi ọchịchị ndị a bụ Fulani stooges, willing slaves. Ndị nọ n'isi ọchịchị na-agwa ya onye bụ ya nwa na onye ka a na-agwa.
Panel letter within Europe. Now blackmail IPOB and IPOB na hard the armed. Do you know? Do you now understand the reason why we are trying our best to distance?
Why we are trying? Trying what? What are they trying to do? That's what I don't understand about this guy. Onye anọkwa na Italy. Kedu ife ọ na-eme o ife ọ na-emelu ndị Biafra? Let's listen to him.
Of from IPOB. Do you now get it? This is a very high first class intelligence information brought to us.
Hello, Margaret.
And that is why you see they are support what he's doing so that at whatever crime he's commit, they want to attach IPOB. Do you get that? So when we are talking about this, you know, and there are a few countries here mentioned in support of IPOB, that what IPOB is doing is genuine. All the countries, you know, they told us, both in Europe and the Western countries, few of them that said that IPOB is genuine, whatever they are.
Yes, okay, about IPOB, man, he has no rank now. At least we know the one called Chike Dozie. Now no makakana kwe ma powerful. Onye nka obukwa na onye. Let's continue to listen and expose them to their lies that they were following Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because all this experiment now kwụgwọ legal fees Onyendu. How about DOS? If they stopped paying for Onyendu's legal fee, has Onyendu been released? So who do they want to pay for the fees? At least that one alone, not just every other thing that our PM is doing for us.
They are doing. They are not what is talking about. The letter was written within the European government on how Ghanaian Kosani.
Europe or
But the whole the hard copy to us. So they know the reason why they cannot pin the activities of the buffoon in Finland on him. They always attach IPOB to it. That is why you people are mad. I didn't go, you never feel no anything. Now anything. That guy I want on your banning. Who no chop that way? And when you have banning, I'm on many I'm before when nothing.
Us na the guy abụrụ onye baị, then onye Kafanchan ka ọ bụ maọbụ onye Nije wee bịa na fightịlụ ndị Biafra. Unu afụgo ndị nzuzu a, real fool. Olga, you are correct. Ezigbo fool. O ife PM ji wee dee na his Twitter handle na onye a bụ ọ sị nọ gorilla ụzọ dị mgba ka a na-egekwu ya ntị nọ ndị dị etu a bụ na Biafra na-aga. You know, when you listen to people like this, ndị eji emeju okwu, ọ bụrụ na anyị na-akọrị nkata na-eke na-atụrụ nke ewu ka ekwe n'ebe ọ lụrụ onye a na awa PM onwe nọ ọ nọ na Europe, onwe ihe ọ pasịta. Let us listen to him ka ọ bụrụ na anyị na-akọ akụkọ.
Because all here go name Katagia IPOB, who is non-violent movement.
Akụkọ.
So that in this case, same as Nnamdi Kanu win in a court now. There's no way.
Oh, sị na Nnamdi Kanu win which case? Ọ unu nwarerie nekwa ha na ka ọ dị ka na egodo agba ya na nwoke that is amaram how to describe this guy. Yes, Olga, he said, my sister, that man is a very big fool. Oh, fool is an understatement. Onye abe walking corpse. And ihe o bu na agba ọ ga na-esi ezigbote isi. You know?
Way you can present IPOB that na how they no na agba egbe the biggest ndị zuru mere wu ịkpọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bịawa n'ụlọ ikpe. Ihe ha na-agbara ọsọ ya about Biafra Kanuzi na-ele ha anya n'ihu baru the whole world na-elezi anya. Ha achọzie ka atọ nwa ya into violence. People na-amaghị ha na-eme na-amaghị engagement. Ịchọ na IPOB leadership na-eme engagement atọ ya na public obi dị gị mma.
Engagement. Jukwa nwoke a ife ọ na-eme engage. Ọ chọrọ ịnụ nwanyị ịnụrụ ndị IPOB nwanyị a na-eme engagement. Nna ụdị ndị anụnwa, all the nobodies wanting to be somebody. Emmanuel Junior, my brother. Yes, ọ sị na gịnị? God punish you and Simon DOS are wise. Okay. You will be blocked now. You are an idiot. Onye nzuzu ka ị bụ. I said, no, Emmanuel, God punish you and well, let me look for a way to block you. Anoman, Emmanuel Junior nwụrụ anwụ. Ndị ọkwa unu nwa elego na onye ndu Emmanuel. You have sold onye ndu. You have sold onye ndu, is it? I've blocked you. Ewu. Ndị nwụrụ anwụ, unu nwalele onye ndu. He is an idiot.
Ikweta na enwere ihe na-eme. Ikweta. But ndị mmadụ ndị isi na ndị ọkachamara agwago IPOB lekwe internal letter share within European countries, and some European countries are trying to buy such kind of information. And now you can see the reason why this buffoon in Finland is constantly social media saying a violent things in our Facebook a good to this Hannah. But Okuchaya happy. Okuchaya happy. A man Azurias. I'm not going to buy my panel leave him. Why don't you leave him and do your own? Only as an agent, I'll to distract you. Can't one day won't do one interest in this thing get destroyed. Which you will home you to not able to do. A lot of them. I come with some comedy.
If you get no if on there, Boya Bosman that for your legacy. If you get ya Bosman that for your legacy. Come with the no nyozo. Etwa. Then Echikita, our PM, take all this rubbish from them. Mada Biakwe Kologa Koko. This is how they sold Onyendu. This is all how they sold our leader. Ewepugomia kam gosikwa go onye ọzọ.
Ndị Igbo na-atụ n'ilu si na onye si n'ihe na-atọ ụtọ okwu ihe ọ na-atọ ka ya. Etu anyị na-eme anya ana na-egbu mma n'isi ijele. Adam agba okwu okilikiri nke m gbugbo wa ọ dịghị mma fine ọ dọrọ gị mma up to you. Mana ihe na-agwa gị bụ ihe ga-abalụ gị uru. Onye na-ekwu okwu na mgbede a na nke a bụ third video na-eme Simon Ekpa. For long time ka people ji attack ya mụ amaro the reason why, but na mgbede a today can you for the reason why. We for that those people na attack all this while afuga agenda ya. Na-ekwu na unu kwuru okwu si tatum on Friday gị na ndị America. Nke a bụrụ one side.
Yes, you know why I'm showing it. It's good for people to know those who sold Onyendu. All this group of people, I found this on our PM's Twitter. Sometimes I will ask myself, why does he put this type of people on his Twitter handle? But there's a reason. These are these enablers and people they recruit to keep attacking our PM. All of them, including that first girl called Oluchi Lloyd. All of them, they are there. Look at him sitting on his couch. They are not doing anything. Onyenka have been talking. The other one beneathly. Why, since they love Nigeria, why don't they go back? Why don't they go back? All of them. This is how they will be on sitting on their couch talking. What have they done for Biafrans abroad? What have they done for Onyendu to be released? And what have they done to protect our people in homeland? So, onye na-ekwu maka ya nwere ife ọ na-eme. The more ị na-agbanwe okwu ka ị na-ebuni enu. Yes, they are all talking about our PM, and this is the way you see all these people I'm bringing out is the way our PM displayed them on his Twitter handle. Yes, Nnamdi Ogu said, Biafra government has ended this evil DOS, career fools, and monthly dues agitators. That's what they are. Yeah, great. All hail Biafra. Thank you, my people, for joining. Remember, fellow Biafrans, you must all remember that tomorrow is our fundraising. Tomorrow is Saturday. When these people are talking, the only thing it makes me is to be strong, because our PM who is displaying it knows that these people are advertising him and what he is doing for Biafrans.
Onye na-asịrị ihe ekwuru ekwu afịa na gị nwana onwe gị bụ Simon Ekpa wee postuo You will post on your Twitter that now Nigerian, all Christian in Nigeria, will sit at home for 7 days. When you have a lot of for 7 days, Simon Eber.
Yes, this very post, PM said there that this is exactly 1 year and 1 day that this guy made this comment. He was there posting all the people that were attacking him. So I decided to help him to let people know more how many attacks that our PM receives from people. So I did not just go and dig this out from anywhere apart from our PM's Twitter handle, you know. So I got this from our PM's Twitter handle. Let me play you people this man's voice.
Dialogue now. I repeat it again. I'm not an Igbo man, but I'm telling you what has shown in the spirit. What? I'm seeing great people, important people in this nation coming together and saying, now, okay, we want to sit on the table, let us talk. But the people you want to talk with are saying, it's too late. Please, dialogue now. The days ahead are evil. Dialogue now. This is not a cry of a baby, it's a cry of an adult. I repeat it again. Dialogue now. The Bible says, blessed are the peacemaker, for they shall be called the children of God. Please, every authority, there come a time when a revolution is about to take place. The power of gun, bombs, and bullets cannot hold an ideology. Please, dialogue now. This is not the time of, I have bullet, I have gun, I have bomb. This has nothing to do with bullet and bomb. If you know what I'm seeing in the realm of the spirit, everyone in federal authority should take the Biafra agitation serious. If you are one founding father of this nation, sit down around the table and listen to your children. Dialogue now.
Yes, my people, he's saying PM also displayed this on his Twitter handle. You know, I don't bring you people anything from my own Twitter handle. Everything I show here is always from the PM. I work under him, I work with him, and I cannot bring anything. I know some of you are not happy for seeing those people, likewise myself. But you should understand that in every post that PM makes, there's a reason behind it. It's good for us to know now that this very type of post is still being made till date. People who were pretending to be following Onyendu, talking of IPOB. Yes, it's good to continue what Onyendu was doing before he was rudely interrupted by his abduction, illegal abduction from Kenya. And Onyendu has been there now going to 4 years. Anything I bring here, please, my people, take it lightly and take it as one of the things we are fighting for and those we are fighting to live. Some of these people, believe you me, when Biafra comes tomorrow, these same fighters will still come to be asking for positions. Whereas now that we are all busy watching and listening and talking and agreeing and disagreeing, that they are not there. But what can we do? They are Biafrans, but they are being used to attack what we are doing and attack the very man that is leading us. You can imagine this only thing I do. If I tell you how it takes me time, you won't believe it. So you can imagine what our PM goes through. You can imagine how this man, how many phone calls. If I tell you how many phone calls I receive in a day from different Biafrans all over the world, you will not believe me. You will be asking me, even sometimes my family, I ignore them. So you can imagine what the PM, who has to arrange for our lobbyists, who has to arrange for lawyer, who has to arrange for BLA, BDF, Biafra resistant fighters, who has to do all this. It's time. So, but whenever I see anything on his Twitter handle, I will look at it twice and I will ask myself, why did he bring this? People who are abusing him, people who are insulting him, but there's a reason behind everything. This number of people will tell you when Biafra comes tomorrow that Usman Danfodio legacy was working left, right, and center against us. And that is what he said that he has come to bring to an end. Because these people talking now, they lack knowledge. They are still believing in IPOB, DOS that sold Onyendu. They are not asking themselves, how did they know Onyendu's whereabouts in Kenya? During that time, Umuada was there. Nelly and Azuka, they were questioning them. And they were waffling. They were not coming with a straight answer. And you will ask yourself, how did Nigeria manage to know where Onyendu was? So who then told them that Onyendu was there? Was it Onyendu that called them and said, I am in Kenya now, come, let us fight. If you beat me, you take me. Was it Onyendu? It is one of them. And they were all working with a Geofor, DOS. You heard when one of them, Achebe, said that if Onyendu failed to recognize DOS, let him die there. He said it. I used it to make program, but it's a long time now, sometimes last year. So when I bring anything here, just know it that any video I have here is from our PM. I don't bring anything here for fun. I want Biafra to come like today, tomorrow. Because living in Europe is not an easy thing. You can't save living in Europe. You can't. Because their system is such that you can never save a penny. You can't. And not only savings, cold weather is not our thing, but we are here. Secondly, the home is not okay. So my people, I don't bring this thing to annoy some of you or to make you feel sad, but it is for us to bear with the PM because I got all these things from him. Even this one playing now. This was a video made 7 years ago, but two of them, two different versions, is on his Twitter handle right now. You know? So my people, the DOS and what they are doing, we have to expose them because this is exactly what they did to Ojukwu during the war. It was Biafrans that they used. They used Biafrans to attack Ojukwu. They used Biafrans to sabotage him. Just like they used Biafrans Oba to spoil Owazurike's own. They use Biafrans again now to sell Onyendu. So they're still using Biafrans till this time to attack our PM. So my people, you don't expect that everybody will agree in what you are doing. And we have to expose those people who are attacking you so that when Biafra comes, you will know who is your friend and who is your enemy. That's why I bring some of these things for us to see. If there's any new update, Obviously, I will bring it here because that's what we are here to do. You know that media is a very powerful tool. So you have to use it to your own advantage. Thank you, my people.
This is not the time to arrest anybody. It's the time to hear the cry of the people. Dialogue now.
Yes. In listening to this man's voice and what he is saying, he was talking to Nigeria government. He asked them to dialogue, and the time is coming when these boys and these children, you would want to dialogue with them, and they will say, no, it's too late. This is that time. Secondly, you will realize that this is a Yoruba man. He's not even an Igbo man. How many Igbo pastors do we have? How many Biafran pastors do we have in general? Biafra in general and Igbo as a tribe in Biafra land. We have more than 4 notable pastors in Biafra land. We have at least 2 or 3 notable pastors in Warri, like Suleiman. You can never hear them talk like this, but I'm not expecting them to. Because if they talk, they will go and arrest them. But because he's a Yoruba man, nobody will arrest him. You remember one chief in Ajaowe State, when they started attacking Biafrans in Lagos, that man said that if they don't stop, he will go and bring ESN to come and protect them. They took the man. So this is the kind of country we are living. So we are talking for the world to hear our voice, not that what is holding us has left us. They haven't. You can imagine one of us here said that Sheyi Makinde has been to Finland. Shetima has called Finland president for meeting. This is it. So they haven't left us. They are still fighting tooth and nail. So we must expose everything that has to do with Biafra coming. Let's continue to listen to him.
Because he's going to be the last resultant solution at the end. But when you are asking, when the king comes down from his throne and he's saying, I'm ready to talk, and everybody is throwing stone at you, then you will know that it is important to dialogue with honor and prestige and go out and there is peace in the land.
That is it. So my people, are we good? I hope everyone is following up video that will interest you. I will definitely bring it to your hearing so that you will know that we are moving. There's a man that I saw, I saw what he said. You know, let me check for this very man. Biafra is here. Let nobody panic. We are going to get Biafra. Just pray for our PM and make sure. Okay, I saw this one on PM's Twitter handle. Listen to him.
Whenever Hausas come as strangers and given a place to settle down and carry on their trade as strangers, they call it Sango or Zongo. Is that not so? Zango. Zango, yes. We call it Sango. That's how we understand it. Okay. Yes. So that expression Sango or Zango stands for stranger elements who have been accommodated in indigenous areas. Is that not so?
That's not so. Let me explain. That's not so, and I mean it.
Are you indigenous to? Are your people in houses in Ota indigenous to Ota, Sango Ota?
They can be indigenous. It all depends.
Okay, tell us your definition of indigenous.
Thank you. Indigenous, really, I mean, by the definition of Nigerian Constitution, gives you indigenship. Or you want me just to really, give you an
Give us the Hausa definition of indigenous. Leave the Constitution alone.
All right. In my own view, if you stay...
Don't give us your personal view. How do you know the indigenous? How do your people consider the expression indigenous? What does it mean to you, to your people, not you personally?
To our people, being indigenous in an environment is to have been, at least in the first instance, born there. If you are born and your own great parents came for whatever reason, and they stayed there up to the time that you are also born, you regard yourself as indigenous. It's as simple as that. Yes.
Is that so?
That is so, my lord.
Right. Okay. So when you first get there, when your ancestors first get there, they are usually given the land as strangers by the owners to occupy. All right. Is that not so?
That's not true. They were never given any land by anybody, any kind of people.
So in Sango Ota, the houses who come there, they just capture the land and begin to live there.
You see that there are different perspectives.
Will you answer my question? Are you saying in such places, when the houses get into a strange country for the first time, they just take over the land, capture it, and become indigenous?
Our own case is different.
Who are you? Who are you?
We, the Hausa community inside Zango town.
Oh, I see.
That is it.
So yours in Zango are different. That's exactly your problem. You see, that is your problem. You have a twisted interpretation of meaning of indigenous. You are strangers. In most parts of Nigeria,
my people, have you heard it? This was happening in a court during the time. Yeah. Thank you, Great the Great. You see, this is the time during the Bisala. There was a case that was being asked. Yes. And these people claiming that they are indigenous people. This is how, when they come into a place, like if these people that they plan to bring with 10 trailers, if they had come to Mbano Ehime, you know the next thing they will claim, any child that they have there, they will be claiming that land. That's how they claim people's land. PM said here, because look at it. I got this very video from PM's Twitter handle. Have you seen it? You see it? Now, he said there, this is one of the biggest problems in Nigeria, and we will end it immediately. Biafra become an independent state for the security of lives and properties of our people. So when I see this sort of thing, I will bring it, because this is how our people lack knowledge. We don't think of the past. You know, during Bisala, when I was even in secondary school, you can imagine how many years ago when this case took place. And PM just brought it out this morning on his Twitter. It's good for our people to learn, to know history. And this judge or lawyer, as he addressed him, is telling him that they are strangers. When they come to your land, once they come there, the next thing, they will build their mosque. The next one, they will bring the one they call their is a caliphate. Before you know it, your land is gone. Thank you, Ndewo Nwannem Osi. Thank you for joining. And my brother, Great the Great, said they have failed woefully and Biafrans have left them. Yes, we have left them, and it's happening to them. Why would the vice president of Nigeria go to talk to President of Finland because he thinks that he is now a big gun. He can go to anybody. Onye na-achị ndị si achị efi. When you see these terrorists, ebe bulufa, ifu how death in the anade, atiti, fane dina umu. You can imagine undi di kayonwa. Kandi ala ndi ne edina ni mafia that don't bath. Father waru. Oh, this is the problem in that country. So PM put this and make this statement that this is the biggest problem in Nigeria. Anywhere Fabia settle, Febido Choba Nka, Fachota Mosque, Aluo, Fachota Emir, Fakota. Before you know it, they will claim the whole land. That's what they wanted to do at the Himembano, center of Biafra land, heart of Igbo land. India Nwelu, a serious agenda. Very shameless is just an understatement. They have no heart. People who came, listen to this man. He told this guy, you are strangers. Let me take it back a bit. Osia, unu ne claim unu be indigenous, that you are strangers. Listen to him.
If you are born and your own great parents came to the place for whatever reason, and they stayed there up the time that you are also born, you regard yourself as indigenous. It's as simple as that. Yes.
Is that so?
That is so, my lord.
Right. Okay. So when you first get there, when your ancestors first get there, they are usually given the land as strangers by the owners to occupy.
All
right. Is that not so?
That is not true. They were never given any land by anybody, any kind of people.
So in Sango Ota, the Hausas who come there, they just capture the land and begin to live there.
You see that there are different perspectives.
Will you answer my question? Are you saying in such places, when the Hausas get into a strange country for the first time, they just take over the land, capture it, and become indigenous?
Our own case is different.
Who are you? Who are you?
We, the Hausa community inside Zango town.
Oh, I see.
That is it.
So yours in Zango are different. That's exactly your problem. You see, that is your problem. You have a twisted interpretation of meaning of indigenous. You are strangers.
If you go, you heard it. That's why Onyendu said indigenous people of Biafra. That's why he called it indigenous. This kind of thing, this man said that they always have a twisted ideology about what the meaning and definition of indigenous people. Yes. Yes. Oh, a saboteur. That's what she is. They are shameless. OC said they are shameless. And it's true. They cannot live with anybody. As I have said, go to our PM's Twitter handle and search for that link. A British woman called Emma Thompson. She is an actress. She has a link now calling the whole world to lay sanction on Nigeria because according to her, they are killing Christians and that is it. All over the world. Go there and you will see that link and petition Nigeria. Maybe that's why the BAT, according to my brother, came to UK for 2 weeks vacation. Maybe he would want the woman to bring that down. Wrong teaching. Yes, my brother, Great the Great, said they can never be sincere in life. You don't see how he is dangling with the question. Yes, this man said, who are you? Or he said, we. How can you just marauders from Sahel in North Africa and India, boom, India, Somali, fa dị ka ndị ọcha, but fa na-eji oji, fa nwee silky hair. These ones in Afuna because they have started intermarrying with the real Hausa people. They are from Arab and they drove them away because of their violent nature. Gumi enu history agumi. That's why they came. They will start attacking you in many ways. They removed history. They have now gone to IOC or OIC and said that the whole Nigeria is now an Islamic country. Lies everywhere. These people. You can imagine for a British lady, an actress, to make that observation that Nigeria is buying Christians, that people should petition them. She even asked her country to sanction Nigeria. But I know Nankama about the last thing Ndi Oboda gave. She is calling on the whole world to sanction Nigeria. So these people, they are just relentless. Fathers week, so go or ife jimalofa. They don't have life. And the family that wants leisure. No. They want you to be fighting at all times. Inye godu kwa fa ni bokita fagana fight again. So these people are so insatiable. We have to leave them. Tomorrow is our fundraising. Please, my people, come and donate generously. Let's listen to the video. Once it finishes, we will call it a day.
To our people, being indigenous in an environment is to have been, at least in the first instance, born there. If you are born and your own great parents came to the place for whatever reason, and they stayed there up to the time that you are also born, you regard yourself as indigenous. It's as simple as that. Yes.
Is that so?
That is so, my lord.
Right. Okay. So when you first get there, when your ancestors first get there, they are usually given the land as strangers by the owners to occupy. All right. Is that not so?
That's not true. They were never given any land by anybody, any kind of people.
So in Sango Ota, the Hausas who come there, they just capture the land. And
you see that there are different perspectives.
Will you answer my question? Are you saying in such places, when the Hausas get into a strange country for the first time, they just take over the land, capture it, and become indigenous?
Our own case is different.
Who are you? Who are you?
We, the Hausa community inside Zanwankata town.
Oh, I see.
That is it.
So yours in Zango are different.
Another thing you will notice in this place is that during this time, these Fulanis are still answering Hausa. Now they are answering Fulani boldly to differentiate themselves from the north. We and the northerners are in that area. Northerners, the Hausas, are very nice people. I will never change my mind about that. But these Marudas that came and settled in somebody's land and they want to take over everything that belongs to somebody. How can people see you? It's like a house girl that came to live in your home. Before you know it, she is claiming your husband. Before you know it, she has taken over everything in your land and is telling you where you should and should not go to. In your own house. That is the Fulani man for you. And see how this judge shut him down. Listen to it.
Different. You see, that is your problem. You have a twisted interpretation of meaning of indigenous. You are strangers. In most parts of Nigeria, if strangers are accommodated and given land to reside by indigenous owners, they remain on the land for as long as they behave themselves. The moment they misconduct themselves, they are ejected through the courts.
Yes. Have you heard it?
Sorry.
My lord, that is your opinion, my lord. That is your opinion because
that is my knowledge of the We have
That is my knowledge
facts
of the law.
about how where Kata people came from is contained in our own exhibit. Because of time, we will not be able to be heard properly, so that we could read these things out to you. Nobody came from heaven to a place.
You see,
you know, numerical strength of Kata community had given them such kind of I mean, I would say,
witness.
right.
Yes. No, council,
just because
council,
of
hold
the
it.
nature of our
Witness,
witness.
Look, we all want to work hard to create something better than what we saw. In that attempt, we will not ignore history. No. The history may not be the correct thing today. But let's accept it existed like this before. We want it this way now.
Yes.
Then it's easy.
But
every community has some people who came first, those who came second,
Yes.
those who came third.
Yes.
Okay, you are correct.
And the asking, those who came first will regard themselves as first settlers. Those who come after them. But we want to integrate. The aim here is to see if we can integrate everybody.
Exactly.
And find a new word in our vocabulary. Leave this indigenous or no indigenous.
Exactly.
If we can substitute, say, residents.
Yes. Yes.
That has not been done, but that's what we are asking, if it can be done.
Yes.
If I'm born in Jos, brought up in Jos, live there 200 years, if anybody can live 200 years, I'm still regarded as a stranger. We say that is not good enough. But let's see what the history was before I can change it.
Yes. But this issue really had to do with the fact that the Kata people came from Karigi. They came from Karigi. Let me just we were there before them. And what is contained there? The numerical strength really, has given them such kind of a right and perception for the Nigerian public to think that they came before us.
You see, that
is history. That is history. You might accept or
Mr. Bisala, I am going to leave this topic now. But I'm going to leave you with this, that the main cause of the problem in Zango area, and it will continue to be, is that your people who gather together from all over the country and settle there as strangers are not ready to accept that you are or were originally accepted and given land in that area. You are settlers, you are strangers there. The people have accepted you, and unless you accept the fact that you are strangers in the area, instead of claiming to be original owners, there will never be peace in that place. There will never be peace if you still contend that you own the land as against the Atiaps, notwithstanding the fact that Zango is one tiny little spot right in the middle of Katap land. Did you jump from the sky right into that place?
My Lord, did the Katap people jump from the sky to be where they are today? They have not really, everybody really, came from somewhere. And the issue is this, really, just because of the numerical strength and because of the now tendencies in the Nigerian politics.
I've told you,
there's this sort of grand sympathy for the Kata community that they own that land that we are on.
I've told you,
which is really, not true. And we continue to do not want us to leave.
I will keep to
then we can have the terms. Let's have the terms of to leave and move back to wherever we come from. We are not ashamed to say where we come from. This is our people. We are always ready to tell the truth about ourselves. We will never hide our identity.
I will keep to my promise to leave you with the matter there. But that's my advice to you and your people. Your father was born in Gora.
No, yes, my father was born in Gora.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly, sir. He was born in Gora, a Katap settlement. That's correct.
Exactly.
By his father, who went there because of his profession.
Yes.
And he grew up, let me tell you more, he grew up with the present chief of Katap. That is true.
Your father's father
was his age mate.
Your father's father went to Gora.
Yes, that's
from
right.
where?
Grandfather.
From where?
Let me tell you. Let me say.
From where?
Normally in Zango Kata,
Will you answer? Will you?
From Zango town. From Zango town. It was his profession that took him there.
He came from Kano. You have Kano origin, aren't you?
I am.
Exactly.
I'm not ashamed to say who I am.
Yes.
I'm telling you this.
And you are indigenous.
I'm not ashamed to say what I am.
You are indigenous to Kano.
I beg your pardon.
You are indigenous to Kano.
No, I'm indigenous to Zango Kata. Let me tell you.
You see, my people, how they claim people's land. All these things is all about grabbing of land. And let me tell you, they don't go to any place where there is no benefit. You know, these terrorists, they are in Zambisa forest because what they have in Zambisa forest is what they call californium. It's a kind of mineral, very expensive. Now, they are fighting Okwoma people, oil. They are fighting the entire country. They have, we have oil down our side. They want to marginalize you. They don't want you to be able to challenge them. Dangote, who is a very wealthy man, is their son, Fulani. And he does money laundering for the presidents and the vice. That's why he's so rich. Now they are in, what is it, Zamfara. Buying Zamfara people since this year because they don't want Zamfara people, anyone to get up and challenge them. How long are we going to continue with this? My people, we have to support our PM because currently he is the only one that is making all the moves, making everyone all over the world, across the globe, to talk about Biafra. Onyendu is held, that same Osman Danfodio legacy, using your own brothers to get you. Hope Uzodinma is the chairman for Southeast governors. They will not leave Onyendu because they know that we love Onyendu so much. But God gave us our PM. He needs our support financially. That's all. Tomorrow is our fundraising. Let everyone come. It starts from $5. Even if you bring $5, little drops of rain makes an ocean. Come with it, donate, or you can even hide your name. You don't have to, if you are ashamed of calling your name for bringing $5, there is no shame. Because right now they are sitting on our wealth, which is our oil and gas, polluting our land, and they're not doing any. They don't care. That's why they spend this money anyhow. It does not belong to them. You can see the argument that this one is putting here. They are from Kano. Even that Kano, they are not from there. They came from Sahel because Kano is close to Sokoto, where they came from. That's where Nigeria and North Africa, where they have boundary. They will just come, piam, they are in Nigeria. So my people, anything I see on PM's Twitter handle, there's a meaning and there's a reason for it. We have to learn from this one. Every day we will come up to talk to you about Biafra, why we are fighting for our freedom, why we should be free, because these people that live in the bush, they have one-way traffic-minded way of living. They don't think here and there or think in diverse ways. No, all they know is buy people and take over their land. And when you give them that land, they will not do anything with it. They will not develop it because they are used to living in the bush and fighting for people's land. Yes, Biafra is our last hope, and we must support the man that is leading the way. Thank you all so much for joining. I appreciate all of you and all your contributions. Everything we do now is towards getting Biafra, and we must not, yes, yes, good genuine Biafra. Tomorrow is fundraising. Please donate generously. Thank you, OC. And I will leave you people here. We have been here now for 2 hours and 9 minutes, so that this video, people will be able to use their data in homeland and be able to listen to it. We want every Biafran to follow the footsteps. These people cannot defeat us. This time we are more determined than ever. All hail Biafra. Peace, progress, unity, and equity. Thank you, my people. Have a very good evening and remain all blessed.